let's dive right into daily social media post ideas that you can use for your business. Now, hello and welcome back to my channel. I am so happy you are here. If you are new, welcome. I am glad you're here as well. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss out on any new videos I upload on blogging, websites, social media, any tips to grow your small business or network marketing business online. So let's dive right into daily social media post ideas that you can use for your business. Now, let's say that these post ideas are going to be more not generic, but they're going to be probably something you've heard, but I'm going to list out a ton of options that you can choose from. That way you can write them down and actually have something new every day. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to actually talk about examples that I want to specifically talk about, so you actually can take the list I give you and you're like, okay, I can apply this in my business like this. And then I'm also going to give you a tool that you can use to create these social media posts, which is free, might I add. All right, so let's dive right into the list of social media post ideas that you can do for any business that you're in. So let's say you're in health and fitness. Let's say you're in beauty. Let's say you're in a realtor. Let's say you're a reseller online. You can do these ideas that I'm going to share. So 1, family and friends. Very simple. So you can share the lifestyle that you have with your family and friends. Family photos, maybe what you're doing at that moment, maybe something that you're grateful for, stuff like that. This also goes along with the family photos. Lifestyle. You can kind of share what you're doing that day. You can share what you enjoy doing, kind of what your life is like. Do you do a lot of kids things? Do you do more of like the I'm gonna go clubbing adventure things? What is it that your life looks like, so your audience can look and see what you're doing and be interested in what you're doing? Because remember, this is all key, because it's attracting your audience to you. It's not about forcing a sale or getting someone to say, hey, buy my product from me because this is what it is and it's $24.99, buy it right now. You want to attract these people to you because they're interested in the same things you are. This is why it's a social network. This is what we're building, and this is important. And I'm going on my tangents again. But the other thing, third, is going to be quotes. So generic, you know this, quotes, but you can also pick specific things that are related to your audience or what they're in. So say maybe you're in beauty and makeup, cosmetics. What if you just do a bunch of beauty quotes and quotes that motivate like self-esteem for the body image and stuff like that? What if you're in a business where you are doing maybe doing website design or stuff like that, and you want to do something really positive for your audience, and you do like really positive quotes and stuff about, well, I don't think there's like positive quotes about website designs. I mean, you could Google it. I've never Googled that. Positive quotes about website design. I don't know if that'll pop up, but yeah, you can gear it towards positive quotes if you want to do that too. So quotes, lots of options for quotes, lots of different genres for quotes: motivational, inspirational, happy, love, friendship, gratitude, list goes on. Jokes and humor. Say you want to put a joke in there, you can do the knock-knock jokes, you can do the, write out a joke that's funny, like, this is a kid one, everyone knows one. Everyone knows it, but it's still funny when you see, what did the mushroom say? Wait, no. Oh yeah. What did the mushroom say to his friend? I'm a fun guy. Cheesy, but you probably know it. And it probably chuckles when you hear it. So, that's just me. Maybe, I don't know. If you think cheesy jokes are funny, let me know in the comments below. I kind of whispered that. I don't know why. Tips and tricks. That's another one. So, you can do it for your business. Tips and tricks are generic, but say We're going to go way out there. Say you're in cars. Tips and tricks on cars, maybe tips and tricks on how to fix your cars, tips and tricks how to know if something's going wrong with your car. Educate that audience that's interested in that type of thing. What if you're in health and fitness? Tips and tricks on losing weight, tips and tricks with fitness. Say you want to do the opposite. You can do tips and tricks on food and eating. So there's lots of options to do tips and tricks. Blog post. If you don't have a blog for your business or a website, I'm not saying it is a required, but I am saying I would suggest it. One, if you've checked out other videos, I will do more videos on it. It is pretty much your home spot. It is your place where you can share and connect with your audience, put your social medias on there, put your banners on there. Everything is yours customized. Whereas if you're just selling on so that just completely cut out, but we were talking about having a blog and website because it's important. Personally, my belief in it'll help your business because it's your home spot where everyone comes, and if you're on someone else's platform, you're promoting their assets. So you want to promote your assets. That goes along with email lists, capture pages, stuff like that. Of course, I leave all that down below in the description. I have links to that, so you can always get that for your business. But the key point of that was blog post. The reason when you do blog posts is because you can educate your audience this way. And by educating your audience, you're actually selling them in a non-spammy, salesy way. So let's say you are in health and fitness and you want to sell a shake you're doing or something like that. It's like, well, you know, I could straight up just put my shake on social media and say, buy this from me. This is an awesome product. I've lost weight. Here's the proof, yada, yada. Or I could write a blog post on it, on maybe the ingredients, on what the benefits are, on how it can transform your life, how it can transform, how it has transformed like your life personally, or how it can transform the customer's life. Yeah, that way it makes more sense. Lots of options for you to do it in a non-way to being like, just buy it from me, but you can educate them so they're like, okay, I really want this, and then they can buy it. Vice versa. You can do videos. I think that's one I put on there. Videos, that's the next one. Videos. So if you don't want to do blog posts, you can do the same thing with videos and put them on YouTube. But you can also take that video from YouTube and embed it into your blog post, which is sometimes what you might be seeing and reading. You might be watching this right now on my blog, which is embedded from YouTube. So you can do the same thing as well. And then the other two are going to be a little more obvious. It's going to be promote your opportunity, we've talked about, so you probably do this, you do promote it already, but I'm going to touch on this a little later. The other one is proof photos, so proof of the results you're getting, proof of what you're saying is working, whatever it is that you're doing. Now, going along with the last two, to promote your opportunity and the proof photos, what was I going to say? We were talking about, you probably do this already with sharing your opportunity and stuff like that, but these other lists I did before that is because it actually just throws a variety in there, so you're not just, if someone goes to your page, it's not just all your products and service, or it's not just all one thing that you're selling. That way it has a variety and people are interested in that thing, interested in that as well. So let's go on to specific examples. Now, excuse me. What I learned from this, and this is why I'm doing this video specifically, I had a blog post that I did on this a while back, and I re-looked at this and I was like, I did it for my business and I helped some people with this and gave them the tips and things and it worked, but I never really applied it in something else that I was doing. And as a hobby, I started doing reselling on Poshmark. And I really enjoy, you know, thrifting. It's very addicting actually. And then that community is actually very wonderful. I love getting involved in there, and everything I learned that I teach here, I actually apply into that business. So I'm actually going to be here and there, you'll see videos comparing it and showing you everything so you can apply the same thing in your business and do the same thing and know that it works. What I'm teaching here works in another business, can work in your business as well. So with that intro, so now you know that I do Poshmark and reselling. I'll pop up pictures here as I go, but I do, as you can see on the Christina Spohr, the other one is Lifestyle with Christina on Instagram, and I started off doing my closet, sharing images of my closet because I was going to just be reselling clothes. And then I realized, you know what, I'm actually going to incorporate what I know in business and actually coach and help resellers and provide tips for them on YouTube. So my platform and pictures kind of changed, as opposed to just clothing and things like that and quotes about fashion. I actually incorporated proof photos of my sales, incorporated videos, short video clips from my YouTube videos. I shared videos, or not shared videos, I shared questions asking, you know, what do you do, getting more engagement on my page, and then as well as tips, just write out graphic tips. And I noticed that because it keeps cutting out because it says it's at maximum storage, but it's not at maximum storage. So I'm gonna have to fix this after this video. But we were talking about, on the Poshmark business, I was doing all the quotes and all that stuff and graphics, and I found that I changed, because you'll do this, my followers started following, they were following for the clothing and stuff, and then later on when I changed kind of what I was posting, I did notice my followers that were following me in the beginning were not as interested in my posts, because that's not necessarily why they followed me in the beginning. They followed me because they wanted to see just pictures and fashion and ideas on fashion, and that was originally what I did want to do with that Instagram. And then I quickly changed. It was only like 200, 300 followers in. It wasn't much in. But I was like, okay, this is what I'm going to do with it. And then you can see it change in the feed. And then I noticed a downfall, dip a little bit, and then it peaked up again because I was trying some of these tips that I share in other videos with you and that I'm going to be making for you actually. But then I realized when I stop some of these tips, it goes down. So it's very interesting. If you don't incorporate engagement with this, basically what I'm trying to say is all these tips and everything I'm trying to tell you is if you don't incorporate engagement, meaning liking, commenting, talking, messaging with these people that are engaging with you on your platform, they're not going to come back and it's just social following. Like, you'll see people that have thousands of followers. Sure, like they got up there and they worked their butt off for it, and they may do certain strategies to get there, but they don't just sit there and don't let their account sit there. They do talk with people and they do engage with people to get people to come over. Now, buying likes and buying followers, that's a whole nother video and a whole nother story, which I don't suggest, but I'll do a whole nother video on that if you would like. But another example for posting, I'm going to post it up here. I have another account. I just specifically niched to our dog we have. We have a little Pomeranian, and what we're going to do is just share her posts with people on you know, our work from home life with our dog, and what she gets to do with it. So it's very niche based. So after I'm sharing all these profiles with you, and I also have my personal one popped up there. So all these different profiles are very niche oriented. I'm posting specific content on each one. So my Poshmark content I don't share on my business one or on my personal one or on my on the one we've created for me and our dog. So I keep everything separate. That way my audience is interested in what I'm sharing. Imagine if I shared everything on one profile. My audience would be a little confused and they wouldn't really know what to like or what to engage with. So this is why it helps also to have your niche and your groups and everything separate. So when posting, you want to have a flow and have like an aesthetic like idea of what it is. Oh, I'm getting very long and giving you way too much in this video because I just wanted to talk about posts. I'm giving you all these tips and ideas for it because I want you to succeed in your business. But yeah, so those are just ideas and tips that I used for my business. Now, let's go over just real quick some tips because I did give them throughout the post ideas, but I just want to go over real fast some more tips so you can get some ideas. Oh, it just exited out on me. So let's say and you can do lots of things online. That's what the beauty about being online is. And let's say you are into health and fitness, and then you are into beauty and fashion. Two completely different pages, okay? So let's say on your health and fitness one, your beauty and fashion one day you are posting your family and lifestyle. But let's say for health and fitness, you're posting your family and lifestyle doing an activity, something that you guys are doing, versus on your beauty and fashion, maybe your family and lifestyle, maybe you guys are like posing with your clothes, or maybe you're doing something that's related to fashion and beauty with your family, going to the mall, shopping, stuff like that. That would also correlate hand in hand a little bit with lifestyle, but in lifestyle you don't necessarily have to post with your family. Lifestyle can be just maybe what you're doing, or it can just be the image of what you're doing. It doesn't have to be with a person in there. So that's completely cool too. Quotes for beauty. I kind of talked about that earlier in fashion. So like beauty and fitness. For beauty, you can, like I said, beauty quotes. Fitness, it stopped again, I'm sorry. Fitness, you can do like inspirational quotes, motivational quotes to keep people going so they don't, stop or get discouraged after 3 days and not seeing results, stuff like that. Tips and tricks, you could do beauty tips for putting on foundation, beauty tips for your skin. You could do for health tips, you could do tips for eating, tips for exercising, lots of options. Blog posts, you can take those tips from that you just created and actually turn them into a lengthy blog post explaining everything to your audience, and then share that blog post on your profile. So multiple ways to make tons of content to share with your audience specifically for them. And of course, proof pictures and promote your audience. So that was the last two. And then lastly, how you can actually create these awesome images using Canva. Canva is amazing. It's free to sign up. It does have a trial period. I leave the link below. I think it's a trial period with the link I gave you. And then they have awesome graphics in there, templates, stuff like that. Yeah, it's definitely my go-to for social media graphics, banners, for social media, or for my website, pretty much anything, graphics. So with that being said, that is all for daily social media posts. I hope this really helped your business, and you could take these ideas and turn them, and you were able to be like, okay, I know exactly what I'm going to be posting. I can list them out and do this right now, and then take all those ideas and write them out. Don't forget, don't just keep them in your head, write them out so you have them done, so you know exactly what you can do every day, so you have something to post every day. With that being said, make sure you like this video and share it with someone who could use it in their business, and subscribe if you're new. Don't forget, so you don't miss out on any other videos. And that is it. I will see you in the next video.